Moreover, a very large penis can, in some cases, cause discomfort or pain during intercourse. The vagina's adaptability has its limits, and communication between partners is essential to ensure that both are comfortable and satisfied. Therefore, focusing solely on penis size is a narrow view and can lead to unnecessary insecurities. In summary, penis size can be a factor, but it's far from being the only determinant of sexual satisfaction. The quality of the relationship, communication, and emotional connection are fundamental aspects that should not be overlooked. Now that we've debunked the issue of penis size, let's explore the importance of stimulation and pleasure in the next section. Let's now focus on stimulation and pleasure, essential elements for a satisfying sex life. As mentioned earlier, most of the nerve endings in the vagina are concentrated in the first 5 centimeters. This means that stimulating this area can be extremely pleasurable, but we can't forget about the clitoris, which is one of the main sources of pleasure for many women. The clitoris is a highly sensitive organ with over 8,000 nerve endings and is located in the vulva, outside the vagina. Clitoral stimulation is fundamental to the sexual satisfaction of many women. Therefore, focusing solely on vaginal penetration may not be enough to provide pleasure. A combination of clitoral and vaginal stimulation can be the key to a more complete and satisfying sexual experience. It's important to remember that each person is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. Communication between partners is essential to understand each other's preferences and desires. Asking what your partner likes, exploring together, and being open to trying new ways of pleasure can significantly improve your sex life. Furthermore, sexual arousal is not just physical, but also mental. Emotional intimacy, trust, and connection between partners play a crucial role in sexual satisfaction. Arousal starts in the mind and reflects in the body. Therefore, creating an environment of trust and safety is fundamental for both partners to express themselves freely and fully enjoy the sexual experience. Another important point is the importance of foreplay. Foreplay helps increase arousal, lubrication, and prepares the body for penetration. Kissing, caressing, massaging, and speaking words of affection can make a big difference in the quality of the sexual experience. Don't rush, enjoy every moment, and focus on connecting with your partner. To conclude this part, it's essential to understand that sexual satisfaction goes far beyond penis size. The quality of stimulation, communication, emotional intimacy, and foreplay are fundamental factors that contribute to a pleasurable sexual experience. Now that we've explored the importance of stimulation and pleasure, let's talk about communication and intimacy in the next section. Communication and intimacy are foundational pillars for a satisfying sex life. Often, people underestimate the power of open and honest communication when it comes to sex. However, talking about preferences, desires, and even discomforts can completely transform a couple's sexual experience. Let's start with communication. It's essential that both partners feel comfortable expressing what they like and don't like. Asking your partner about their preferences and listening attentively can help create an environment of trust and respect. Remember, communication is not just verbal. The body also speaks. Pay attention to your partner's reactions during sex, as this can provide valuable clues about what is working and what is not. Effective communication also involves discussing expectations and boundaries. Each person has their own preferences and limits, and respecting them is crucial for a positive sexual experience. Don't be afraid to talk about what you want to try, or what you don't feel comfortable doing. Honesty is the key to a deeper and more satisfying connection. Emotional intimacy also plays a vital role in sexual satisfaction. Trust and emotional connection between partners can significantly enhance sexual pleasure. When you feel emotionally connected to your partner, you're more likely to feel safe and relaxed, which can improve the quality of the sexual experience. 2. Build this intimacy. It's important to spend time together outside the bedroom. Activities like going for walks, Having deep conversations and sharing moments of affection can strengthen the emotional connection. Intimacy is not built just during sex, but also in the small interactions of daily life. Additionally, emotional intimacy can help resolve sexual problems. If one of the partners is facing difficulties, such as erectile dysfunction or lack of sexual desire, open communication and emotional support can make a big difference. Working together to find solutions can strengthen the relationship and improve the sex life. In summary, communication and intimacy are essential for a satisfying sex life. Talking openly about preferences, respecting boundaries, and building a strong emotional connection are fundamental steps to improving the quality of the sexual experience. Now that we understand the importance of communication and intimacy, let's discuss individuality and respect in the next section. Let's now talk about the importance of individuality and respect in a sexual relationship. Each person is unique with their own preferences, desires, and boundaries. Recognizing and respecting these differences is fundamental for a healthy and satisfying sex life. First, it's essential to understand that there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to sexual pleasure. What works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, it's important for partners to be open to exploring and discovering together what brings pleasure to each one. This exploration should be done with patience and respect, without pressures or unrealistic expectations. Mutual respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. This means listening to and valuing your partner's needs and desires, as well as expressing your own clearly and honestly. Respecting your partner's boundaries is crucial. Never pressure someone to do something they are not comfortable with. Coercion or pressure can cause emotional and physical harm and have no place in a healthy relationship. Furthermore, it's important to avoid comparisons. Each relationship is unique, and comparing yourself to others can lead to unnecessary insecurities. Instead, focus on what works for you and your partner. Sexual satisfaction is a personal and shared journey and should be based on mutual respect and understanding. Another aspect of respect is accepting your own body and your partner's body. Everyone has insecurities, but it's important to remember that the human body is amazing in all its forms. Appreciate and celebrate the differences, and focus on how these differences can contribute to a unique and pleasurable sexual experience. In summary, individuality and respect are fundamental for a healthy sex life. Recognizing and valuing differences, respecting boundaries, and avoiding comparisons are essential steps to building a relationship based on trust and shared pleasure. Now, let's conclude our video with a summary of the main points and a final message. To wrap things up, let's recap the main points discussed in today's video. We started by exploring the anatomy of the vagina, understanding that it is an elastic and adaptable organ, with a length that can vary significantly, especially during sexual arousal. We debunked the belief that a larger penis is necessary for sexual satisfaction, highlighting that most of the nerve endings in the vagina are concentrated in the first 5 centimeters, and that clitoral stimulation is crucial for many women. We also discussed the importance of communication and emotional intimacy. Talking openly about preferences, desires, and boundaries, and building a strong emotional connection are essential for a satisfying sex life. Additionally, we emphasize the importance of mutual respect and accepting individual differences, avoiding comparisons, and focusing on what works for each couple. Remember, sexual satisfaction goes far beyond penis size. The quality of stimulation, communication, emotional intimacy, and mutual respect are the true pillars of a healthy and pleasurable sex life. Before we end, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and hit the bell icon to not miss any of our content. And of course, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Did you already know these facts? We really want to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out our other related content to keep learning and exploring. See you next time.